Good morning, Brandon. Probably it's evening for you, yeah? Okay, I will cover this knight g8 move. Knight g2, bishop g7, h3, king g1, and d7, king h2. So here I will share also how I came to conclusion what is the best move and how I was thinking it will help you a lot too in the future when you meet some moves that you don't know, or you think the main move of the theory is this move, but in the game your opponent did another move. So here is my thoughts how I begin to think. The first minus of this is that white lost tempo, yeah? Instead of going g3, king g2 in two moves, sorry, they did 1, 2, 3, right? So this is first minus, king h2. Second minus is that knight on e2, not on f3. On f3, when he was on f3, in many positions it was coming e5 after the knight was on f3. So when the knight is on e2, we will never have this e5 move. The third, I don't like knight on e2, because if there was not the knight on c3, I would like this knight g8 move, because he would come knight e2 and then knight c3, he would stay there protecting the queen side. But when there is knight already on c3, we're gonna go this knight on f3, knight on e2, I don't know. When the knight was on f3, he would go to d2, he would go to c4, he would help here for doing e5 move, but on e2 I don't like this one. The pluses of knight e2 is that knight on c3 is stronger now. When the knight was on f3, in many cases we were attacking this knight on c3 by playing knight b6, knight a4 somehow, or knight b6, knight c4. Now when the knight on e2, knight on c3 is stronger, so knight e2 helps to protect the queen side more. So now when we know the pluses and minuses, we will continue to think what to do. I also noticed the fourth minus. When the king is on h2, I noticed that f2 pawn is weak. So sometimes I was thinking how we can combine this queen b6 c4 moves together. And here is my thoughts. Initially, when the knight was on f3, we were playing queen a5 move, right? Like it was here, yeah? Knight f3, we're playing bishop g7, king g2, I'm not sure, have you seen the old video course? Knight b7, h3, we're playing here queen a5 move. Queen a5, the idea of queen a5 move is that the next moves are rook fb8 and something like knight b6, knight a4. As the knight on c3 is the strongest piece of white, because it's protect all the queen side. We just change the knight on c3 and everything is fine. But when in this position our opponent knight on e2, there is no more reason with playing queen a5, knight b6, knight a4, because as I said, I don't like this knight on e2. He don't know where to go. But when we change one of knights, this knight will be very happy, because he will stay already on c3 and replace the knight on c3-1. So here, after king h2, the move I love is queen b6. Just a moment, bro. Sorry, I will turn off all notifications because music is boring. Okay. Okay, no more sounds. I have king h2, queen b6. The idea, it's again, we want to play rook fb8, and also sometimes we will play c4 move, pushing on f2 pawn. And with queen b6, we don't let our opponent to develop their bishop to g5 or somewhere, because we attacked already b3, b2 pawn. Also b3 they cannot play because of knight e4, right? So queen b6. The second moment of queen b6 is that very often we will play queen b7. Queen b7, and sometimes it will be possible e6 move. After queen a5 move, it would be possible very often, as you can see in the main course, very often we fight for this d3 square. We play queen a6, knight e5, knight d3, or even queen d3, changing the queens. So this you will find in the main course. So queen b6 is not so bad than queen a5. Next, anyway, we can play queen a6. But queen b6 is played better than on a5, because already, as I said, knight on g2, so we don't want to change these knights. So queen b6 stays here fine. Queen b6 now, the main line, probably main move for white should be queen c2, very logical move. Queen c2 keeping protecting the b2 pawn, Also preparing some very good d1 move, and now bishop can go, so queen also develops queen on c2 is staying very good. We go rook fb8, standard move, not letting b2 pawn to move, bishop g5 not possible because of b2. Now what to do for white? If some move like rook d1, yeah, we go c4. c4, now f2 is hanging. Bishop e3 is not possible because of queen b2. Next move we want to play knight c5, knight d3, and so we have very rich play, everything is fine here. Also, if now b3, yeah, b3 move, and now knight e4 is not possible. Yeah, here is the plus and knight on e2, because if the knight was on f3, now we could take knight e4. But here we can take we cannot take knight e4. But we play c4, again attacking the f2 pawn and also attacking the b3 one. Now if bc4, queen f2, this is the thing. Queen f2, king is on h2. If bishop e3 move, we play here queen b4, very standard move. C4 idea you can see also in main course. Queen b4, after bc4 we can take queen c4, or we can play knight c5, then take queen c4, knight f d7 later will be possible. So our pieces are staying very well, and we have full compensation here for a pawn. After rook fb8, I think the main move here for white should be rook b1. Rook b1 protecting the b2 pawn. Later it will be possible bishop e3 or bishop g5 moves. Rook b1 also, I don't think what other moves to look here for white if not b3 or rook d1. Oops, sorry, sorry Brandon, just got the call, I will turn off it. Now after rook b1 we go knight e5. Knight e5, now we want to go to knight c4. What to do again? If rook f1, let's say, yeah, rook f1, we go knight c4. We're putting pressure here. If b3, knight a3. It's very good for us. If we change the bishop, also rook on a3 is staying very good. Next move can be queen a6, putting pressure there. Sometimes it will be possible to play c4 or knight d7, knight e5. Full compensation here. Rook on a3 is staying very good. Not place if the rook was on a8, it would be totally different position. I would just put a move. Let's say the position is on rook on a8, yeah. If white plays a4, this is totally different story, because a4, next move he will play knight b5, knight c3. Now we block here our rooks, and there is not so much compensation as before. Anyway, if you somehow get a position like this, you should try to change the knight. The right move here should be knight e8, knight c7, fighting for this b5. But here it's very good for us because knight b5 is not possible, a4 move is not possible. So our rooks, which are playing very good because there are two half-open lines, A and B, and our rooks work very good on these half-open lines. So here everything is fine. Knight e5, if white plays b3 move. b3 not letting us to play knight c4. This is an important moment. After b3 we play c4. c4 attacking the f2 and b3, the same thing. And after bishop e3 we have very strong one, knight fg4. Now using the things that king is on h2. This king on h2 we will use also in the second line, I will show you it. Knight fg4, sacrifice, it's more positional sacrifice, take. King g1, yeah, otherwise it would be very dangerous for him. Knight e3, take. King f1 should be played because king h2 is lost, bishop e5 check. So king f1, and now we have very strong move queen d3. This already I checked with engine. Queen d3 is very strong move. Now queen d3 of course not possible. What to do? If rook c1 we take, just take, and rook b3 it's around equal position, but we can also give a check. Knight should go to c1, rook b3, and full compensation here. After queen d3 engine offers queen d1. This is hard move, this is the main line. This is the best move for white, but even here we are fine, we just take. If knight d1, then a2 is hanging there, and if rook d1 we take rook b3. We have two pawns, and the thing is that's absolutely no way here to win for white. Bishop will stay on f6, and if something, also we can somehow play for win2. Computer don't understand positions like this, so don't worry about evaluation. If you turn on the engine, it shows like plus 30 or plus 40, but the position, I think it's totally equal, it's around 0. If white plays somehow not good, or you play against opponent who is weaker than you, it's totally possible to win this position for black, because bishop can stay here, then you go h5, then somewhere maybe g5 will be possible. Rooks are very active, knights are very bad ones. So for such a positions, absolutely no way to win here for white. So b3 move was the main move. After queen b6, queen c2, take rook b1, b3 was the main move. Otherwise we go knight c4. But after b3 we have this c4 strong move and this knight sacrifice. So because of this, I think this line is absolutely no reason for white. Queen b6 is strong move. Another idea this is offering engine, it's e6. In Benko gambits, very often e6 move. It's lots of reason with this, because after e6 you want to take ed5, and if I just put some move here, if ed5, then white has a weak pawn on d5, which we can use with knight b6 or queen b6, queen b7, knight b6. In many cases d5 will be weak. If ed5, knight d5, right now this moment is not possible because e4 pawn is hanging, but also with changing these knights our bishop open. So e6 is very logical moves. E6 idea we do in the main line here. Knight d7, h3, queen a5 I offered in the main course, but also rook a6 move is interesting. Rook a6 with idea queen a6, queen a8, e6. So the thing here, and that in this position e6 move is possible because of tactic. The thing is that after take, queen d6 is not working. We have knight g4 check, check, and bishop e5 check. So king h2. This line also offers us another interesting thing, e6. Brandon, myself, I would play here queen b6. I think this is very logical and we have full compensation here. But if you like e6, you can also check this move with engine. He likes and he thinks that this is better. I'm not sure that this is better than queen b6. Queen b6 he put more plus for white, but the thing here is anyway in Benko gambit engine don't understand the position and almost everywhere shows advantage for white. I like queen b6 move. You can also check e6 move. It's also very logical and not a bad one. So overall, I think this is very safe line for you. If your opponent plays this, I think bravely go there and play. My advice, just before going and looking more deeper into this position, please go and look at the main course of Benko gambit, because you will understand the ideas. After that, you will compare knight g2. So you will see how we are playing, as I said, like queen a5 idea, queen a5, queen a6, knight e5, and that you will learn there that changing the queens is black's favor. You will see where we play c4 move, so you will see many ideas there. So at first, please look the main course. You have the login and password. So you can check it, and after that you can come back to this video and go deeper if you are sure that your opponent plays this h3 king h2 line. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay, to me it's good day, and to you probably good night and sweet dreams.